Hello, and welcome. I'd like to thank everybody for the 200 plus subs. I have no idea how this happened, but thank you. I really appreciate it. So, I decided to make a Q&A. I got every questions from the Q&A proposition, so and some are the same, but I'll try to answer them all. So, let's get started. Oh yeah. And also, please forgive me because I do have a speech impediment. I cannot really read that well, but I'll try to my best my knowledge to elaborate on some wording. So let's get started, shall we? Jilo Gel asks, so what do you want to do in the future? Well, to be honest, I have a couple of things that I want to do in the future, but I don't want to release that information yet, even though I really want to, but I think I'll show you what I'm planning to do instead of telling you. Shadow Senpai asks, are you planning other interviewers, like aside from the Sonic 93 drama? Yes, I am. We'll just wait and see. I cannot promise anything. Oh god, this is my friend Dan. Congrats on 150 subs, my guy. Question 1. Do you like what comes out of your channel? Yes I did. I actually liked it, how it turned out. Better than my origin story about it. It was such a strange channel back then, my goodness. Question 2. Do you like helping people? Yes I do. I actually do like helping people. I like helping people more than helping myself, which is kind of strange. Important questions. Burger King or McDonald's? Burger King. Life or death? How about non-existence? Okay, moving on. Eccentric asks, how can we contact you? Via Discord, Twitter, Well, I do have a Twitter, however, I do not use it that often, sadly, because I really don't like Twitter that much. I don't like its mechanic. I can't write too much of a sentence, of a paragraph. If you want to contact me, I will link a Discord, my Discord ID on my bio description on my channel so you guys can see it. It wasn't there before, but I'm pretty sure after I upload this video, I'm going to place it there. So if anybody wants to contact me, feel free to do so. Tender TT says, now it's 158. Anyways, favorite music, genre of show, story, game, food. Let's see. Let's start with the first one. Favorite music? Pretty much like all music, but I think the favorite one that I usually like is, I guess, like metal. Favorite show? Anything that has like violence, basically. Favorite story? A good one. Favorite game? RPGs. In a way of RPGs. And favorite food? My favorite food is eating fruit. But I really do like fruit. It's really nice. Princess Sierra. Sierra? Princess Sierra says, Dear Moondisc, will there be more interviews with other artists soon? Well, artist, I really don't know. But if I wanted to choose an artist, it will probably be Atari, if I ever get into contact with her. Oh god, this is my friend, Mecca. Oh, jeez. So, when feet reveal, please? You are a sad, strange little man. I'm sorry. Kyra the Hedgehog asks, congratulations for the 150 subs. Then the questions that I have are, question 1, are you planning on doing a Discord server for you and your fans? Or if you think you will have one in the future when you get more subs? Yeah, I will. I am planning to make a Discord server. However, don't expect it to be created soon because I barely have 200 subs. I don't want to make things very hollow. Plus, I'm new to Discord and I don't know how it functions very correctly. So just give me time to like get a grasp of it, and I'll think about it in the future. Question 2: do you have a DA account or Twitter where you post your art? Ooh, no, I do not have a DA account. And like I said before, I do have a Twitter, but I don't use it. I don't use it that often. Maybe in the future I'll make a DA account as soon as, well, to be honest, I really post my art just by making speed paints on my channel, and I like doing that more often so people can see like how do I draw my characters and stuff. I don't know about you guys, but that's how I like it. Question 3: do you think one day you will be able to live stream whenever you do your art? Yes, but not with the laptop I have. I need a really powerful PC in order to do that, and I'm not gonna do it with a damn laptop. So, yeah, I would live stream, but I'm not gonna do it with a laptop. This is just too much for the laptop. This thing can barely run like the programs I run. So yeah, the PC first, and then live stream later. Question 4: are you planning to do a Q&A whenever you reach a certain number of subs? Yes, the next Q&A will be 5,000 subs, and hopefully that will be important. I'll get more questions and do more videos like these. Hooray! Question 5: what was the first video game that you played? I really don't remember, but I think I do, because the first game that I played on, well, that depends on what console it is, but the first console I ever got was the PS2, and the first game I ever played in the PS2 was some game called Contra Shattered Soldiers, something like that. It was a pretty fun game. It was pretty hard, but it's then I realized how Contra actually functions like that. That's how it's meant to be. So yes, there's your answer. Now I wanted to read this because I found it very interesting. So just bear with me on this one. Killer Cat Lady says, do you know your voice is so butterly smooth you can make someone fall asleep for an hour with it before they even realize it, even if the counterparts of the video is quite high-pitched and angry, and the video only lasts for 33 minutes, and it isn't even halfway done? Because thanks, I really need that. You're welcome. Ty Doll asks, hey Moondisc. Oh, I don't know what emoji is that. I think it's like a hands up type of thing. Probably. I have 2 questions for you. Question 1. What are your plans in the future of your channel? Well, I do have plans. I think one of them will be possibly experiments on animation. So get ready for that. Question 2. Which commentary YouTuber do you want to collab with? Oh my goodness. I mean, to be honest, like, even if I did collab with somebody, what would I talk about? Because that's very hard. That's a very hard question for me to answer. Yeah, that's a really hard question for me to answer. I can't really answer that. But if I wasn't willing to choose one, hold on for a second. Hey, Shadow Senpai, want to collab?
That'd be totally awesome. Though it might be scary to collab with someone, but hopefully our first one will be great. And I can't wait to share our video to y'all in the future. I won't let you down.
Fantastic. Miss Unamused Nerd asks, are you planning to interview other people involved with the Sonic 93 drama, such as Ghosty AXE and Alduin Dijinka? This is quite an interesting one, but I guess I'll give you the answer. Well, the answer is possibly not, and I do have my reasons for it. Let's start with Ghosty. The reason why I don't want to ask Ghosty for an interview, I do like want to ask questions, but the thing is that when it comes to Ghosty, he already has like information on his videos that anybody can see. So it'll be pointless for me to ask questions. Unless it's like about him and personality stuff, then yeah, that's fine. But things about the Cyanide 3 drama, I think he already covers that. He already has plenty of videos covering the situation. But to answer your question to the fullest, no, I will not interview Ghost EXE because I do have some issues with him when it comes to private information. What that means is that just recently he just released a conversation between him and Spoctor on in their private conversation on their direct messages, and he showed it to the public.
Right here, you're looking at a conversation me and Ghosty had in private, in our private DMs, amongst the mask of privacy, of me talking about how back in the day, Super Sprite had leaked some personal information out of spite. Now, Ghosty, I don't know if you want to perpetuate this type of fucking mindset where you can sit here and claim shit without proper evidence. You're displaying a conversation that I had with you in private about something that had happened to me in the past, and I wasn't going to plan on releasing that information to the public. You went off and you did it for me. The problem here is the evidence you're providing to claim these things is just you and me talking.
He did apologize. But that gives me more of the reason why I should not trust you. Alduin Dejinka, however, I think she's trying to move on from all of this. Because to be honest, all of this is like pretty petty. Even for her, because she's just one of the people that responded on Cyanide 3's behavior in the first place. And she's like surprised and starstruck when she just saw the entire freaking video on Cyanide 3 and responding to her old video. And it's like, come on. So in Alduin's case, if she is comfortable of talking to me, yes, I would do an interview with her. So there's your answer. Sweet Dahlia asks, question, do you plan on ever doing basic interviews with fans so they can tell you about their life? Sure, yeah. I would do something like that. Second question, what do you do in life? Well, I would say that I work in a uniform service company. However, I do not drive around and then, sell uniforms. I'm usually a loader and unloader on a warehouse. So I literally lift up heavy things for a living and then transport them into a cargo, and then that cargo takes the stuff of all the dirty clothes, the towels and all that stuff. And then another cargo comes with like full clean shirts, uniforms, jackets, so on and so forth, and then organize those into like a pipe pallet, and then send them off to their respected locations. So yes, I do loading and unloading on a warehouse. So that's what I do for a living. Question 3: who was your favorite Warframe character, and would you ever pick up the game back up? Oh my goodness. Oh, my favorite Warframe? Chroma, definitely Chroma. Chroma is like freaking awesome. And he came out when I started Warframe. That's a little fun thing about me, is that I started Warframe at the same time that Chroma came out, which is whoa. And when I tried out this character, I was like, I like this character. It fits my style. Now, your other question, will I ever pick up the game again? Sadly, no, because I think that the game is now like dramatically changed so much. Is like I barely recognize it as Warframe anymore. I don't even know like what to do if I ever go back. I think one day I will make a video talking about my experience of Warframe, possibly sooner after all of the interviews that I'm going to do. So I guess I'll think about it. Talking about my experience on Warframe later down the road. Aaron A says, what is your favorite video game? Oh, I think it's For Honor.
I did not factor in the warp ability. This is not okay.
But I guess if you want another one, I guess Monster Hunter World. I play that too. I like beating the shit out of monsters with a freaking lance. Question number 2. Do you have any favorite characters from media? Surprisingly... Question number 3. Who else do you plan to interview? I do have one person, but I think she... I need to find the right time for her. So, yeah. I'm not going to say who it is, but just keep in mind. Alexander Worley Voice says, in regards of your ideological position, are you more left-wing or right-wing? Well, neither, because I'm not into politics. To be honest, I think politics are quite the extreme in my case, because that's how I think. I'm not neither left or right. But if I have to choose, I have to say the right, because it seems more stable to me. Because so far when I see with the left, they cause a lot of violence. I don't like violence. I like somewhat violence, but not that kind of violence like vandalism. No, I don't like that. So if I would have to choose, I would be right wing. So there's your answer. Demon Child asks, hypothetically, if there is a situation that you feel like you have to speak up, but it causes chaos, would you still say it? Well, first of all, we all know that it's not safe to speak, and I'm going to address that very clearly. It is not safe to speak, and it never will be. But you got to also keep in mind that it's even less safe not to speak. So there's really an underline of when to speak and when not to speak. And depending on how you say and who you say it to, it will have a reaction to the crowd or the person who you're talking to. So I guess if something that needs to be said, and if it does cause chaos, then so be it. But just keep in mind, whatever I say, it will not be my responsibility of what you think. I am only responsible for what I say, not what others think. That's what I'm going to say. But if it ever does cause chaos, which I hopefully it will never will, I will try the fullest of my abilities to stop it. So there's your answer. Shitty Geek asks, congrats on your 200 subs. Yeah, for some weird reason it's 200 now. Question 1. What brand of microphone do you use? I use the Blue Yeti. However, I do not recommend the Blue Yeti. The thing about this microphone is that it does have good sound quality. The problem is that it literally takes up a lot of noise, even after it's editing parts. See? You can even hear that. I don't like that. I would recommend something more like a microphone that suppresses like noise, like background noise. I prefer any microphone with that instead of, a microphone that catches every freaking sound around it, even though I put it in the focusing settings in front of me, but apparently it still captures a lot of things. This is why it's like on top of a blanket right now, so it won't capture like the sounds of my table. Question 2. What was your motivation to start these interviews? Well, that's 2 different answers from 2 different interviews that I did. For the reason why I did the Dunsville interview is because misinformation has been spreading around of Song 93 digging up dirt on Dunsville, which was not true. It was proven to be false because the private call that they have between Dunsville and Song 93 back in December is not public information. It's nowhere to be found on YouTube platform. So what I did is that I asked Song 93 what in the world is going on, because I'm hearing that you are taking information on Dunsville for your gain. Song 93 says that's not true. There's a recording that we did that explains everything. I watched the recording and I said, okay, but is this on YouTube? And I tried to find it. It's nowhere to be found on YouTube. So I did I guess I did the right thing to do because no one else was doing it. And I'm guessing I was the only person that as far as I know, knew about this. So I decided to take action and then deal with this situation in my part. And if anybody watches my Dunsville video will know that Song 93 was not stealing information, taking fake information from Dunsville at all. That it proved to be false. So that was my motivation for that. As for Jane, who also known as Cobblepie, that just motivated me to do so because I just wanted to experiment. I heard that some people were saying that she has changed, but Cyanide 3 says that she hasn't changed. So I wanted to test that theory, and whoever watched the interview I have proven that she has changed. She has changed for the better. So the whole point is that it's salvation on that video, on Jane's part. So there's your answer. Question 3. If there is one person you would really like to have a discussion/interview with one day, who are they? That's a good one. It will possibly be Pentagram. I have so many questions to ask her. Like, the first question I will really ask is, how are you? And then the second question I will ask is, what happened to you? You know, ask those type of questions. Like, what really happened? I want to ask her. So yeah, Pentagram. Definitely Pentagram. Question 4. Which is better, grape jelly or strawberry jelly? To be honest, I really don't like neither. I don't like neither, but I think if I had to choose, I'd say grape jelly. I like grape jelly better than strawberry jelly, even despite the fact that I don't like either of them. But, you know. Question 5. What is your favorite game genre? RPGs. RPGs and role-playing games. But I think the most one that I really like is MOBAs. I really do like MOBAs. However, I stopped playing MOBAs after Paragon has shut down because of Fortnite. So, yeah, thanks a lot, Fortnite and Epic Games. You damn cop. So, that's all the questions. And I gotta say, I'm pretty happy to answer all of them. Sorry for anybody who has not, submitted their questions. I did keep this video up for a week. And the next time I will make it shorter. I will only post it up for 3 days and then I will remove it. I hope everybody has enjoyed the video. So please, keep on shining. And also, people, please stop asking me to do an ASMR. Please. It's not my thing. Okay? It's not really my thing. Please stop asking me for ASMR videos.